So welcome to another episode of Your Guide on Ghana. Today I am here with Jean, who is the co-founder of Where to Ghana, which is a service that's helping a lot of diasporans who are thinking about moving to Ghana, whether you're just trying to source out information or you're trying to get right direct to the facts of what you need before you pack your bags and leave your country to come to Ghana. Because I know it's not easy. I get a lot of people asking me questions about this topic, so it's great to have him here today. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. So Jean, introduce yourself and how you got into starting Where to Ghana, like what your background is that even led you to this.
Okay, my name is Jean LK. I am the co-founder of wheretoghana.com. So we're a relocation services company based in Accra initially, but later on in the year we're opening an office in Berlin and also in London.
Oh, really?
And we have partners that work in the US as well.
Okay.
So hopefully it's coming together little by little. So Where to Ghana in essence is basically your one-stop shop for anything related to moving to Ghana, starting businesses in Ghana, etc. So this initially started as an information kind of idea and hub, and it's kind of developed into what it is today. So I'm quite lucky because my business partner has actually been working in relocations for a private company for the past 15 years.
Wow.
She was just about to retire and I just gave her a little, come over, come.
So you pulled her out of retirement.
Yes, and she's absolutely amazing. She's our secret weapon. Without her, I can't do what I'm doing, basically. She's got the experience and she loves it, which is absolutely brilliant. So there's a lot of good energy when we're working on projects, and we actually get to help people and companies come and initially get a genuine view on what Ghana really is, because there's a lot of misconceptions, which is a bit on the border of this is paradise, which certain things are, or there's a lot of negative press at the moment, so there's a balance in there. So our main motivation behind what we're doing is to develop trust, efficiency in everything, which is a major thing out here, and also to kind of get people to have the real information so they're not coming and getting blindsided, because that's what seems to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of been having loads of conversations over the past few months, and it's either people come here and they're very trusting and open to everyone, or they come here and they're very skeptical, and both those approaches to Ghana don't work.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we are. So we offer anything from if you wanted to buy property in Ghana, land stuff, which is always a bit...
Land is very complicated.
Very complicated, but it's it comes with the information and finding the right people. So our company is based on trust. So we don't refer anyone to anyone else without them being very vetted. We stay on top throughout the entire process. We handle the process for people, or if they want to get involved, we go hold their hand throughout it. So basically, I hate the word concierge because it
sounds like an upper elite kind of word.
It's that's why I keep going back to. It's all about the information.
Yeah.
This kind of came from the fact that I noticed that whenever people ask me questions, I'm like, I've got a guy. Right. And then so we basically put all the guys together, and ladies obviously, and we kind of started doing our research and putting stuff. And with Miss James, who's my partner's background and her experience, we kind of molded this thing, which is wheretoghana.com. And we're starting. So we've been taking care of private clients for a while now, but now we're just coming up to a point where we're ready to launch and take on individuals and kind of work at it that way.
Okay,
yeah.
That's really good. So if someone wants to, let's say they want to ship everything from their home to Ghana, do you help them with stuff like that as well?
Yes, so we've literally just been in the process of vetting different shipping agents. At the moment, especially with COVID, there's a lot of delays and there's also issues. For instance, in America, some places have rules where they can't, your shippers can't come in your house and pack your stuff for you. So there's a lot of people actually stuck with not being able to move over, etc.
Right.
There's a shortage in shipping containers because of what happened with the ship getting stuck, the sideways ship. There's that, and also
Which sideways ship?
in the Panama Canal, I think.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
with that and a combination of COVID, because they weren't sure how long it would last for and stuff
Right.
like that. There's a shortage of shipping containers in the world. Who knew? And so shipping prices have gone. So if, for instance, conversations we're having is if you wanted to ship goods from, say, from China to Ghana, before you could probably find space in container for like $2,500. Now you probably pay $12,000 for it. This is where we are at the moment. So it's a bit crazy at the moment.
2,500
Yes.
to over 12,000.
Yeah. So this is kind of where we are at the moment. So stuff, obviously, everything is at a premium at the moment. Travel is more expensive, etc. So with our service, bringing it back, we help you make the right decisions and actually try and help you save as much money as possible. So our business model is not based on us trying to get commissions from anything else. People pay us a retainer, and depending on the package that you want to pick, you get access to our team for a month, or you can extend it. We can do special deals and stuff. But basically, you've got someone on the other side of the phone or to reply to emails, etc., who is going to go out, do the right research for you, and help you solve your problem, whatever it may be.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. And so, when do you officially launch for private people versus the corporations you've been doing?
Yeah, so we're open from the second week in May, which is next week.
Oh, that's next
my God. Yeah, so we're open. Basically, we're open now.
Okay.
So we're just vetting and taking on specific clients at the moment, and we're just opening up. So we get a lot of inquiries, people just asking questions, etc. But then if you wanted to go further, then we discuss what you're looking for, etc. So, for example, we've helped people move and find temporary accommodation and set them up with trusted agents, etc. For instance, something that people don't know. Technically, it's illegal for agents to charge fees, but it's charge fees if you're looking for a place. But it does happen. So it's
like for rental agents. And
yeah.
stuff like that?
So for instance, there's some agents here who, if you're looking for an apartment, they will charge you a month's rental to help you find an apartment, which seems exorbitant. But there's also other agents who would just do it for free because they're making money from the landlords.
Right.
But we give our clients both options. There might be an agent who's got amazing properties, but you would have to pay for that. But then there's also agents who don't charge that and stuff like that. So it's basically giving you all the information, helping you make the right decision, or letting you choose what's best for you in your situation. So finding accommodation, had some equipment shipped in from all over the world and stuff like that for people who are trying to set up factories and small businesses. A common one, especially for the diaspora, is a client had been building a house out here, and the reports were not favorable when a close family member went to have a look. So we had to step in and go and basically, assess what had been spent, what had been done, and kind of give a report back to them. And now we put someone on there to actually manage it. So it's going well, but that blow of
how much they've lost,
and which is a common story with. I don't want to go to a negative space, but the conversation that I always have is we need to find a balance in Ghana. We need people to know that, yes, it's an amazing place, it's a very safe place, but as you know, it comes with the common sense stuff. You can walk around and take Ubers at night, but at home, would you be walking around in the middle of the night in a neighborhood you don't know? No, so don't come here and do that and be very shocked if someone, it's more like it's a bit of an opportunist kind of crime stuff. So just do the same common sense stuff that you do in New York, in London, or wherever you are, stuff like that here. Don't just meet someone and be like, hey, he said he can sort this out, and give him a couple of $1,000s and expect that person to come back, because it's not going to happen.
Right.
So it seems like some people come, like I was saying before, some people come in are very straightforward and very on point, and other people come and relax in the beauty of what this is and where you are, but then you still need to keep your senses about you, which is a major thing.
So what's your background before you got into this? So if somebody's asking, because people will say, can I trust him?
Okay, which is fair enough. So Jesus Christ, that is brilliant, but it's true. So basically we are trying to build trust in our company, etc. So I've got a marketing and business development background. I've been back and forth and working in Ghana for about just coming up to 4 years, I think it is. Previously, I used to run the PR marketing for YOLO experiences that they owned Coca Lounge, Santoku, Vida Cafe, all that.
Closed down.
So they're still doing little bits and stuff, but the actual buildings. So I did the PR marketing for them, and I came in at the golden time before everyone else jumped on Ghana being amazing. So we did stuff like we used to fly out reporters from the Times from the UK, from America, etc., host them and show them what's possible in Ghana. So I've got such a love story for that building because at a certain point it was the most photographed building in Ghana. Not just because obviously there's loads of amazing tourist attracts and stuff, but it was a beacon to what the potential for Ghana could be. You can have an amazing high-end restaurant, you can have like amazing brasserie, people can come and not have to travel and leave to enjoy the stuff that they want.
I love the Coco Lounge vibe. It was just like the decor inside was so beautiful.
So I did a PR marketing for them for a while, and then I've been consulting, and I go back and forth between Ghana, England, Europe, and America sometimes. Stuff like that. So I'm a bit all over the place, but luckily I've got Miss Jane, who is the
she's based here.
She's based here full time. So she's the core of the business here, and then I run around and try and drum up business wherever.
That's good. That's good. So you're excited about what's in store for the future after you launch with this? I'm sure you're going to get very busy.
Yeah, I am. We were having a meeting yesterday. I was like, "Are you ready?" She was like, "I'm not sure," but I'm very excited. Obviously, with COVID and the effects that it's had on tourism and travel and even hospitality in a major way in Ghana, and even the general population. I feel like Ghana's handled it very well, but then there's also a lot of negativity that's come with this thing that came out of nowhere. So we're trying to get a grasp on it, but it's still, when you drive around, there's still construction going on, people still are employing people. So we just need to keep moving forward, and that's the biggest thing. So I'm very excited with what's going on, especially unfortunately with stuff that are happening in America and England, stuff like that. People are kind of looking back here, but then we also have to fight that narrative of, there's a very loud noise of, oh, don't go back to Ghana, or bad experiences that one person has is getting magnified across in different communities, or and we kind of have to just show them what the actual reality of living in Ghana is. You can't come to Ghana for a 2-week holiday, go back, pack your stuff and come here. I did that. I've tried to move here full time a couple of times, it never worked. It's coming here, knowing what you want to do, doing your research, having a conversation with us. We can find anything that you need. If you need premises, all that type of stuff, we put that stuff together for you, so you're not coming here and just landing and thinking that the holiday is going to continue, because this reality is real life. If someone from Ghana was flying to England, England could be the best place in the world, but some people are there and they're tired, so it's vice versa. So it's one of those things that you just have to see the reality of what moving here is, or even not even moving here, investing here, or starting a business here, etc. Have you found someone that you can trust to run it if you're not here? Have you vetted the staff or whatever you've got going on? You're building something. How are you monitoring what's going on? You've got some. It just always comes down to trust. Which is not an easy thing, and you can't just give it to anyone. So it's just a lot of work in that perspective. But once people come with an open mind and see it for what it really is, it's a lot of opportunity. It's absolutely amazing, a lot of opportunity, but there's also struggle behind that. You just need to come, be open-minded, and be prepared for not so good days, but also amazing days. And the more you work at it, your amazing days will carry you through the rest of them. So that's where we are.
Okay. So before we wrap up, what are 3 things you would tell someone who's thinking about moving to Ghana? what they should consider before making the decision?
Okay, so depending on where you're coming from, so we don't do, with our company, we don't do like instant replies where you send a message and be like, oh yeah, do this, because every case is different.
Yeah.
So we do build a profile on the client, and then we have a proper conversation. If you've got set questions, we might have information today that it's not relevant. We might have gotten the day before and it's not relevant today. So we do our research every time we get an inquiry, and we come back to you with the right information. So first thing you do is contact us, whereToGhana.com. Yeah, so you contact us first,
Yeah.
then send your questions.
Okay.
Initial questions are free. The rest of it you got paid, but you can send your questions or just call up. And I always like people to send email, because you sit down and actually think about what you're going to say and what you actually need. That's a major thing. So it's just think about it. Come to Ghana before. I know some amazing people who've just moved and decided they've had enough and come down and are living their best lives at the moment, which is fine. But it doesn't work that way for everyone. So it's always good to plan a trip before, come and we do orientation days and stuff like that, take people around so they see different areas, etc. Like moving to Ghana is fine. Everyone knows Osu because that was the
tourist area
that's
where they go out partying all the time.
So but what area do you want to live in? Are you going to drive? If you're not, going too far out is not good. But if you live in, say, in East Legon, everything is there. If you're starting a business and you want to start it there, which is very expensive at the moment, but that means you don't have to go through the traffic and stuff if you're going to different places. If you're in Cantonment, very expensive. Depends where you're moving around to and stuff like that. So where was I? So contact us, plan a trip, and lastly, I would probably say think more than in the short term. Think about write down a year plan, a 2-year plan, a 3-year plan if you can. I'd also tell people that book, like obviously with travel is a bit crazy at the moment, but book your holidays. Yeah, if you come here and stuff like that, book a holiday. It doesn't have to be going back to where you're from, but outside of Accra or to neighboring countries, etc. So you just feel that refreshment, see what else is out there, because I always tell people, Ghana's the entry point into Africa, where the first stop is an amazing base, but there's so much more as we go on, especially with starting businesses and stuff like that. I've got a friend who's starting a business, and he's like having conversations in 4 different countries in Africa where they want to do, go and open up, or they want to send their guys from here there to do training, vice versa and stuff like that. So this is just an entry point. Sorry, I apologize. Ghana's not just an entry point, but Ghana's a brilliant entry point. And there's a place that you can have an amazing base and look at the whole Africa as a whole. So those are things. So contact us, come for a trip before, but plan, and we can help you plan as well. But plan out over the next few years what you like to do, what you like to achieve. Look at the big picture, and then work your way back.
Awesome. Thank you so much for spending time today
to
talk about Where to Ghana and how people can contact you to get support in how they plan their move, or if they're just trying to figure out if they should move at all.
That's perfectly fine.
Thank you so much. And are you on Instagram as well and Facebook?
Instagram, Mr. Jean LK. You'll probably be here or there or somewhere. DM me, send me a message and stuff like that. I'm fine with that. And
then whereToGhana.com.
Definitely.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. All the information will be in the description box of the video, as well as pinned to the top of the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Cool.